What would George Washington say about our society today? That it's corrupt, just as corrupt as um, England that they fought against. So, what do you think George Washington would do? I think he would gather civil minded Americans together. And if we can't vote the corruption out of Washington, we must overthrow Washington in order to save our democracy. The cruelty of people in organized crime matches those of ISIS, matches those of the Nazis of World War II. They have no feeling for the rest of us. Even my daughter, who was indoctrinated at the age of 14, has for over 10 years stolen money from me. And that's because in government, organized crime is the supervisors, the administrators. That's the reason why our servicemen don't get the treatment they're supposed to. That's why Congress doesn't act on laws to protect the American people, but to screw the American people, because that's how corrupt they are. If they're not in organized crime, they're willing to give the country over to them. This must stop. Those in organized crime either must be jailed or the American people must execute them in order to save our democracy. I have named many in organized crime, and I guess you know from the last recession who in government is an organized crime and who in industry is an organized crime. And they're willing to sacrifice you and your children. Are you going to allow that? Are you going to allow them to destroy our democracy, the freedom that we're supposed to have? I hope not. I hope there's a George Washington out there, an Abraham Lincoln, a Dr. Martin Luther King, in order to save our democracy and the Constitution, which is supposed to guarantee each and every American our civil rights and freedom.